Alrighty. Then I just bring this audio up, just like that. Yep. How's it going, DFS? So it is that time. The time to be starting the stream. The stream starting a time. So I'm going to start out with just knocking out these daily challenges in this little game right here. Clear 4 courses in 35-player battle, that's easy. Use 2 superstars in a single 35-player battle, that's also easy. Use shells to defeat 30 enemies in 35-player battle. Yeah, I should be able to get all that under control. Oh, and also, let me show you the command here. That sounds good. Fortunately, I don't have any crowd control on, so that would have been particularly entertaining, but I think we'll do all right. Yeah, that's the only command that I have in so far. I have something else too that if our special friends, yep, none of that yet. I'll add some more stuff to it, but the other thing that I have programmed in there is if we get a visit from our special spammer friends, it should automatically nuke their message and reply with middle finger emoji at name of the person. So we'll see whether or not they show up tonight or not. Hopefully not, but we'll get to see what happens either way. I mean, I'm sure everybody is familiar enough with them by now that if they actually did want to do that, they would know where to find them. But yeah, the next thing I think I'm going to be working on adding to that is something where if it gets that same message from 3 of them within 60 seconds, then it'll automatically just turn on followers only mode for like 5 minutes or something like that. Let them get it out of their system and then turn it back off again automatically. Other than that, though, I'm just paying attention to what everybody else's bots do and try to figure out what would be some nice stuff to have in it. Yeah, I know both you and Bio have been talking about you're gonna work on that. At least when you get around to it. But yeah, the main reason why I decided to finally start... Oh, I was not paying attention. I had something pop open up the monitor and it's just Windows Defender being like, hey, I'm still here, doing something. I'm like, well, gee, thanks. That was very reassuring. But yeah, I thought that actually signing in would be this long, complicated process where it would have to, like, sign in with the name and the password on the one website, and then it would get the OAuth token, and I thought you had to do that every single time. Yeah, exactly. There's a number of things that you're just like, where it's at just the right level of complexity where you end up, yeah, as I discovered, I was like, oh wait, you just do it once and then you have it? See, I was on the documentation page where it was talking about how to make a bot that other people could use, and it had all of this complicated stuff and getting, like, privilege tokens and all this other stuff. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, if I just want it to type in the chat, all I have to do is this? Well, no problem then. The only other thing that seems a little bit complicated is the talk of actually registering the bot if you want to raise the limits. But I don't think that will be a problem, because already, if you've modded the bot, it gets higher limits than a normal user anyway, so that'll be just fine. I can probably make it batch messages together and be like middle finger, name of person, middle finger, comma, other name of person, you know, and just kind of include all of that in one message instead of having to post it when we get a whole spam wave coming in. I got the sound clip separated so I could do the Monty Python lovely spam, wonderful spam automatically whenever it activates follower only mode, but I'm not sure whether I could get away with playing that or not. As long as you don't have... I'm not sure how that works exactly. Can't you do, like, shift and enter to... I need a new tablet. This one sucks. Maybe there's something else I was using where you could press shift and enter to have line breaks. I guess what everybody does is they just figure out how to make their line exactly long enough to wrap around with the size of the font. I've seen a couple channels that have commands that spew ASCII art, but it was designed for the old font, and now it doesn't line wrap properly with the new font. It's one good thing, though, that they don't let you just insert arbitrary line breaks, though, because you could totally murder the chat in a hurry just by doing, like, the letter A, 30 line breaks, and then the letter B, or something else equally spammy of that nature. Yeah, this makes the castle significantly spicier than it usually is. Double Bowser. Double the Bowser, double the fun. on. Time's actually looking good, so get them coins. Oops. We're down to 5 left already. That feels like it was pretty quick. I need a good level to build up that shell combo. I don't think that... Oh, 4-1. That explains a lot. Need a good level to build up that... Ooh, come on. There we go. Gotcha. Alright, get our little sky... This is kind of thinking of get our little sky guys out of the way here. And that just suddenly struck me as being funnier than it should have because of Shy Guys from Mario 2. Oop. I actually saw that one coming. I did not see that one coming, though, where he slipped right in from off the screen. Give me something good. Yeah, there we go. Aww. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, that works. Yeah, that jump where you jump from the tops of the pipes and then snipe the Lakitus with the fireballs is particularly difficult to get due to where the fireballs come out of. You have to be like on your very topmost pixel. And time it just perfectly. 1-3. Oh boy. Not the stage I wanted, and not the combination of enemies I wanted. Oh. Oh well, last person died. There we go. Oh, and this stupid thing again. There we go. Thank you. See how many of those we got knocked off for this. Got those, but not the shell combo. Whoa. Japanese players in second and third. I didn't even see my 6-3. Go ahead and throw that in there again. I think I basically got this figured out now that you actually have to be holding down L before you hit the A button on the course select screen. But hitting L also cycles through what power-ups you choose to start with on the round, so you kind of have to press that button and then cycle back through to what you actually want. Yeah, that would be a better way of reminding people about that than just having the links on the About page. I don't particularly put a whole lot on Twitter, and I perhaps should start a second Twitter account. I don't know, because right now, because this other guy that I watch streams more often than I do, and he has a Twitter giveaway every single stream, so I end up with I clean it up afterwards, but I end up having to like retweet about his streams every time he's live and I'm watching it, so it kind of ends up having more stuff being about him than about me on my own Twitter, but yeah, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's exactly it, is that you have to, even if you didn't click on that, you'd still have to, like, if the stream is live, when you come to it, you'd have to, like, click on an extra thing to get it to switch to that. I wanted to, I could also have one of those little static things with the picture of the Twitter bird with my name next to it as well in the corner of the stream, although that's probably a bit tackier. Just probably do like, what is it, like every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes usually that people have the bot do stuff like that. Actually, your hydration reminder or whatever from your bot, that's a pretty good length of time. So if I could just stick it in there and just kind of combine the stream has been live for this long. Yeah. Or on the subject. Well, I won't get the cap off in time on that. I need to keep my bottle ready to go. You are a drunk reminder. Yeah, in your case, pretty much, yeah. This is a nasty sandwich. I'll make a pit stop in 1-1 first, though. Yeah, I need to keep the cap off of that so the next time I have a 10 coin block, I can reach over and grab a quick drink while I'm smacking the 10 coin block. What I need, though, right now is another good level. Wow, this is not a good level. I need to get the rest of those shell combos for that last challenge. I hate that paratrooper. There's quite a few things here that don't line up quite right when you're coming at them at speed. Ooh. Yeah, that whole segment through there went slightly differently than what I had intended, but it worked out, I guess. Of course, the green ones run or walk off a cliff, so I can't even bump him over. Yeah, there's a lot of people I see that they have specific sound triggers. Use the command, play the sound. Right now, the only thing specifically like that is, and this was off of when I was playing that Windows 95 shareware CD, I got to this specific series of games, and it was weird. It was like kind of that weird point in time where you had the weird, like, 90s children's educational titles, and everybody was trying to make their own to kind of cash in on that. And so there was this company called Dinosoft, spelled D-Y-N-O, and they had all of these bizarre educational-ish games involving dinosaurs. And so I was like, okay, I need that for my follow notification. So anytime anybody follows, it does this weird picture and sound out of one of those games. That's kind of interesting. Oop. Just kind of thinking about that, and not focusing enough on what's going on the screen. Yeah. Something I was thinking would be interesting to come up with. So one thing that I was doing during the Shareware CD stream was that you get to the end and it would show the registration screen and how much it was that the author wanted to get the registered version. And the very first one of these streams that I did, everybody was guessing in the chat how much they wanted for the games. So I was thinking that'd be kind of fun if I could actually program like a scoreboard into it. You know, everybody uses the command to put in their guess for how much the game cost. And then when we reveal it at the end, it gives points to everybody based on how close they were. So actually trying to figure out how I'd want to score that. I was thinking if you get spot on in your guess, maybe 100 points, and then minus 1 point for every cent off of the real price that you are. Yeah, I've noticed all of the plus the announcement that they have, like on the official race streams that the commentators will do when it's time to put your guesses in. Ooh. I would have to constantly be coming up with new things pretty much. I mean, I have a few things that I'm playing pretty regularly right now, but for the most part, it's just whatever I feel like playing is what I'm gonna play, so I can come up with something that would kind of work equally well with everything. Mainly right now, it's just to figure out what kind of things can I do now that it's able to talk back. Because I already had the commands in the NES emulator for putting the Game Genie codes in and things like that. So I'm just like, what can I do now that'll be interesting with the new capabilities? Seen like dueling and things like that. And here I'm not paying close enough attention to what's going on again. We're down into red time. Go ahead and... yeah, of course, it was going to give me that because the screen transition would get rid of it. Okay, that's better. Probably already got all of my shell combos for this run. Yeah, that's the tricky part, coming up with the right balance of commands so you don't have people using it way too much. Actually, one of the things that I think is kind of a problem I see with some of these, especially on Discord, is where the commands have a specific cooldown before they can be used again. But if you use it before the cooldown is up, it posts a message saying, hey, the cooldown isn't up yet. And I'm like, well, what exactly did that accomplish? Because you've still burnt one of your I guess responses that you can use for the time period. I mean, I guess that's a problem because if it didn't work, you gotta let them know it didn't work, but at the same time, I don't know, it's all kind of weird. Oops. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you can get... Coming up with the right way to get quality conversation out of that. If I could figure out a way to get it to kind of work as a springboard that leads to people saying interesting things or things that I can talk to them about, that would work. Timer's really starting to get fast now, and we're still at 6 players. It's pretty wild. Yeah, I suppose not. Oops. Oof. Oh, that was not a good jump. At least we finally got down to 5 players left. Jump combo that real quick. I would like power up again. Well. I'm absolutely not used to this part of the level whatsoever. 4 left, and that timer is really getting bad now. Oh, that's nice. Is that not where the... Huh, okay. Ah, well. Grab the water. Let's see. Japanese ahead of me, and who else we got? Troy, Ben. Yeah, that's quite the red timer they're into now, though. Well, I saw what the limit is for that. There's like X number of whispers that you can send per day, and there's a specific limit to the number of unique people that you're allowed to send it to. If you get it verified, then you can have a much higher limit. But it looks like verifying is intended for the bots that join multiple channels, not just single ones. Let's see. Did that? No, I didn't want coin ranking. Oh well, I get coin ranking now. 11,454th place. Yeah, you can tell that I don't actually log in and do this every single day. It's kind of a pain switching the monitor over to output from this. Okay, well, all 3 of those are complete. How long have we been live for? Just 30 minutes? Alright. I'll give the brutal, murderous special battle a couple of tries then. Oh, I just realized too late to hold down the L for Luigi. Yep. Whoa. Well, that's interesting. $10,000 gold, huh? Well, you say burned, so I guess not unproductive things, or what exactly? I know I saw you training skill levels with it last time, so it was something like that, or something else. Aha, okay. Oof. I mean, depending on what it is, that definitely is way easier than actually leveling whatever it is. I remember in Oblivion, one of the things that I did was climbing up on top of a bookshelf or something like that, and then spamming the jump button to train, is it athletics for that? Because you'd bonk your head on the ceiling and land quicker, so you could just spam the spacebar really fast. Oh, come on. Let me make sure I send as much garbage back. Okay, yeah, acrobatics, and then athletics was just running. This is quite a spicy and brutal round already. Oh boy. Nah. I knew that was going to kill the jump. I was holding left, but he didn't slip back into the safety area there. Yeah. I also remember constantly summoning and dispelling the Daedric armor over and over again. What was that for? Illusion or conjuration? Yeah, and then I remember just shooting random fireballs off into the sky anytime I was traveling anywhere from place to place. No. Oh, this level's a meat grinder, huh? I want to see a special battle drop that 6-3 right at the start. Got a lot of bad trampoline jumps. Come on. I'll get past this and then... Principle of successful casting. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's weird. I don't remember a whole lot about the nitty-gritty details of the stuff in the other game. Well, that went horribly wrong. Gotcha. I think it's probably been long enough now, too, that I would have to start another file again. Like I had my first playthrough, then I started over because it had been such a long time. No problem though, no problem. Got it. And iframes, all is good. Whoa! Garbage dump. Run for it. Is there anything in here? Nope. Well, that would have just been delaying the inevitable if I'd made it over to that flagpole. Well, Skyrim looks pretty. I remember absolutely nothing about the playthrough I started on that and didn't finish, actually. I basically just kept trying to do all the same stuff that I was doing in previous games, so like seeking out Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood. Let's see, but I also like the whole bit spinning off with like the werewolf stuff as well. $6.4. Actually, I need to look into putting mods on Skyrim. Like the one that I saw where it replaced the dragons with like giant Thomas the Tank Engine trains. So you'd be outside and you'd suddenly hear the toot toot. I don't know, I just don't find myself being that interested in making different characters and trying things out. Whoops. Hey, you distracted me. Yes, yeah, tonight's camera night. Boop, boop. Clobber that nice tasty hammer Bowser. So first I was just getting my daily stuff done in Mario 35, and now I'm just trying the brutal special battles out. Oof. Oh, okay, star time. Yeah, these levels are a real meat grinder. Uh-oh. Yeah, and that right there is why I need to get something better than the tablet I'm using. The screen just went into sleep mode. Not what I wanted, but I'll keep going with it. Wake up. Okay. Oof. I'd actually just be better off just waiting for my timer to run down than anything else. Okay, up and over. I'm gonna take this moment to catch up. Yeah, bacon sounds nice. Can I slip under here? Get... Nope. Saturdays are pizza days because I go and order a full large pizza and take it into work, and I split it, half of it with my full-time employee. So I do just pepperoni on his half, and I do pepperoni and pineapple on my half. Kind of funny how long the countdown is on that, even after it's found all 35 players. I guess just because it wants to make sure nobody's going to drop out. I was actually just like experimenting, trying every single different meat that they had. Because, you know, you buy it in the freezer section, and the only things you get is the pineapple with the ham. So I've tried pepperoni. I also liked the grilled chicken with it. I also experimented with some other things too, like I did pineapple with mushroom. And that's one of the few ones that I actually didn't think worked all that well. Everything else, though, I'm pretty okay with. And it's just kind of a good opportunity to get something a bit different. So this is 6-2. Yeah, this is quite the level. Quite the level indeed. Not even a whole lot of enemies here, so I don't get to build up a whole lot of time off of this. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Snipe all the piranhas. Hey, here we go, 6-3. I think a big problem for a lot of people with 6-3 is just that they're playing on TVs instead of gaming monitors. At least everybody else that I've ever watched on their own streams, it's the springboards that they always have trouble with. Up and over. Ah. Get the bullet to the face, it kills your momentum. Back to normal battle again. Still throwing into my 6-3 though, because that's the most effective meat grinder. Anybody gets that, kind of puts a nice little skill cap on the rest of the game. I also like throwing in the 4-1s, because once you start sending the Lakitus out to everybody and they start sending them back, it just ends up so horrifically spammy. It is wonderful. There we go, and there's that Luigi. So it looks like you definitely need to be holding down the L button when you're pressing the A button to select your course. Oops. Yeah, that's the thing about this game, though, is it's not a race. You're not trying to go fast. You're trying to survive. So, phase 1, you gotta be building up your time and your coins. Nope, only when you have the star. That's when you want... Well, even then, see, I wanna make sure I have that first, because you basically need to get your flower and hold on to it at all times. Other than that, though, you gotta make sure to get those jump combos to get that time to go up in as large gaps as possible. There we go. See, you get lots of time when you make bigger jump combos than if you just smack a couple of them. Picking up additional power-ups when you already have that power-up gives you an extra 15 seconds. So it's good to do that at the start of the game. In the end game, though, the timer actually starts going down faster than 1 unit per second. So once you get to that point, quite often it is not worth picking up the flowers directly. Grab that. Flip under there. See, so during this first phase, I just want to get my time up to 400. I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to getting that 1-up mushroom. I end up bonking it the wrong way, and sending it back. $10 coin blocks. Best time to apply hydration. Yeah, once you get down to the fast timer, though, there's a number of little tricks that you want to do. You want screen transitions as often as possible, because whenever a screen transition is going on, your timer stops. Gotta get them 50 followers first. Yeah, but those are just imaginary channel points. I mean, I guess I could make up my own version with the bot. Just have it every time somebody chats, they get a couple extra points. Maybe like one message every 5 minutes, then you can get points for it. And then you can use the exclamation point commands to turn them in. I just have one command right now, though, exclamation point pog. Yeah. And it does have one specific piece of moderation programmed into it right now. If our friends from a certain website show up and start spamming it, they get clobbered. Next feature I'm going to put in there is if we see 3 of our large... Yeah. Yeah. If we see 3 of them within like 60 seconds or whatever cooldown I decide upon, then it will automatically turn on followers only mode for like maybe 5 minutes or so. And just kind of... I don't know how long they usually go on for when they get in one of their moods, but I think that would probably help take care of most of that. There, almost forgot. Oh. Gamble, Ouija. Spend those coins. Give me something that... No, let's just give me junk. Oh well. Back to here. Get my mushroom action going on again. Boop, 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 boop. Tasty mushroom. Boop, all the things. Oh, my time's full, actually. So... saw that in the corner of my eye. We'll look in a second. Glass of bourbon, pounded bacon, slices of bread. I mean, I don't particularly know about pairing things up, so I can't make any suggestions that would go well with that. One, 3. Ah, and somebody has found Lakitu. They didn't send Lakitu, though. They just sent Spideys. Get down here, Troopa. There we go. Gotcha. Trying to remember, is there a stage that just has Spinies without Lakitus? Once you get to 8-1, you start seeing the Buzzy Beetles. Ooh. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Okay, here we go. 4-1. Boop. Yeah, I can agree with that. Cheese. Any appearance of skill is merely an illusion. Was all solid clutch. Yeah, but you can't really train luck and level it up. Yeah, and you see now we're down to the last 5 players, so we get the faster music. Should be getting fast time here at some point. Be better off just grabbing up. I want the coins, so up down here, get my coins. Oh, now we got the red timer, so now time's going to start ticking faster. 1-1 breath of fresh air again. Alright. What I would really like is that course that has the Koopa shell right at the start of it that I can kick and get the shell combo off of that. Hello. Not quite what I wanted, but I'll take it. Hey, and I actually got another KO. I'm not going to go for a 10 coin block this time. Being small, those jumps would be a lot slower. Okay, thank you. Power up. What else we got on the course here? I'll take 2-1. Oof. So much garbage in the pit. There we go. Nice tasty shell combo. I want the... Well, I guess I'm not getting the power up then. Whoa! Like nothing gets off screen in this. I'm actually turning down Coin Heaven for a change just because the time situation. Oh, it's just me and the other guy left. was like, sure, there must be an easier way to get to that, but apparently not. Yeah, I don't want it that badly. Whoa. I did not want to slip off of that. That POW. Yeah, that's alright, I guess. Power up again. This guy's probably gonna go all the way, it seems like. Ah. Gotcha. Nice, tasty Hammer Brothers. Oop. Start taking intentional damage here whenever I have a power up, so I can stop the clock. Get hit again. Oh, okay, he's dead. Whew. What we got for coins? Nice. Heck yeah. Woo! Gained a level too. Yeah. We can do one more and call that the cardio for the day, huh? Ah, but I had to beat Totoro. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 names with Japanese characters in them. Then we got Josue down here in 31st place. Yes, definitely. But then the question comes, how do you want to prepare them? Scrambled, omelet, or easy? The possibilities are finite. I say that because it's not really infinite. I don't think we even saw my 6-3 course this time. Because basically it seems like all the levels that all the 35 players pick out, they get placed into the queue in order of the player that selected them's levels. So all the low-level players, their levels show up first. Still amused how you always have that one person that dies to the first Goomba in 1-1 in every single match. Do 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 do. Yeah. 20 players? I guess that's why everybody else speed round to the next level, and the next level is 1-3. Because this means we got all the soft and squishy players in this match. That would make it really entertaining then if my 6-3 actually did come up first, But I mean, that's not going to happen in a match where you have people dying to the first Goomba in 1-1. I wasn't expecting the Koopas to be layered over the top of each other just then. But we got a flower right here, so it's all good. And so we got a guy at the top left side of my screen that's got really low time. So I think it's funny, those are always called 10 coin blocks, but you hit them fast enough, you get way more than 10 coins out of them. One, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2. Well, I'm going to stay in control of the situation and take that 1, 2. It's always better to be able to see what levels you're going to next than to grab the flagpole and have no idea until you see it. Lots of Koopas hanging around here. Slip. I really wish I could send more Piranha Plants over. Just the problem is with their spawn timing, because you're scrolling the screen at a specific speed. They come onto the screen, and then they end up going down the pipe again, right when you get to the perfect position to fireball them. One, two again. Kind of another trick I've heard of too is to try to get through the levels, all the levels in the queue as quickly as you can, because that way you can get past all of the hard levels early on in the round, and then when you get into the later round and everybody else is in the hard levels, you're back in the easy levels, and it's a lot easier to deal with the enemy spam then. Yeah, we got fast music, so we back down to 5 players left. And then this pipe right here you gotta be careful with. You'll actually get sucked up into the pipe just based off of your momentum. You don't actually have to be holding the D-pad in order to go into it. What I have not done is gone and tried this in the original SMB1 to see whether it still worked the same way in the original game or not. Here we go. Here's what everybody needs. Time to send y'all some bloopers. See, all the normal enemies are easy to deal with in this level, because you just swim over the top of them. And all the stuff that you send back to people is garbage like Peep Cheeps flying up from the bottom of the screen. Here we go. And of course I know after the... Nice. I'm still doing good for food myself right now, so we get to keep playing for a good long time. Yeah, because I saw what was in the warp zone last time we were in 1-2, I know that after this 1-1, we got another 2-2 coming up because it was a nice little 2-2 sandwich. Yep. So that's why the warp zones are even more important in this game. Ooh, nice multiplication going on here. For every little fishy I toast, sending it out to other players. Ah, so we've got one person in 1-3. I'm sure he really appreciates me sending in this other underwater stuff. And I've got another friend down there who's in a castle. So one person at the bottom who is in 1-2 right now. Ah, 4-4. So this is one of the maze castles. Alright, slippy slide right under here. Piranhas in this castle are especially terrible if you don't have firepower or mushroom. You are basically screwed. So it leaves you with absolutely no way to get past them. You can damage boost through if you're still Super Mario. I need to make sure to send that back before dipping in here. For the first time in a long time, I took a quick peek over to make sure that the camera was actually still working. This is one of the problems with using a smartphone for your webcam. Just kind of suddenly decides, I don't want to work anymore. I gotta go over, right-click on the source, then hit Properties, and hit the OK button to get it to restart itself. Nice. That was one of the reasons why I programmed the Eevee. What I noticed is that it seems like the Eevee is only good for people who already know who I am. Random people stopping. Hey, there we go. Victory. You know, that's one of the features that I would have really liked to see. And there goes the tablet again. See, the old tablet was a Windows tablet, and I had it set up to not go to sleep, so everything worked fine on this. But this one is a really old Nook. I have custom firmware running on it, but it still has some irritating flaws to it. 2,300 coins. Tasty. And level 121. And a new icon. Alright, so what should I move to next? Let's see. I got handy Mario Maker 2, Smash Brothers Ultimate, do some Spirit Board, or Mario Kart 8. And try to work on some more of those 100cc cups. So all of these are really good options right now. We go to the new level page on Mario Maker 2 and see what kind of hot garbage people are uploading today. 100cc? Alrighty. Yeah. I already cleared off all the 50cc, so now I gotta work on the spicier stuff. That Mario Kart 8. Update. what I have. That's what I have in there already, isn't it? Okay. No problem. Ooh. Stretch a little bit. A little bit more water.
Mario Kart 8!
Oops. There's a problem with the home button being there and the plus button being, like, right next to it. What? What? Oh no. Is there something I should be aware of? What, you want a bigger... Okay, yeah, well... This one's at the bottom. I'll finish this one off first. Oh, you want two of them, huh? There. Yeah. And that's the other thing I don't have working yet. So I have it working in, oh, scroll that down. Yeah. So I got emotes working over here. I don't know if you can see that, because it's covering up OBS right now. So I have the emotes working on that one, but I don't have the emotes working on this one yet. Ooh, garlic butter too. That sounds even better. Yeah, I just need to move the code changes over to the other one for the emotes to be working. I was sitting there for the longest time. I'm like, how are you supposed to replace these emotes? And I was looking at all these websites where you like would download a list of all the emotes. I was thinking, okay, I'm just gonna have to go through, do regular expressions for all this to replace this. No, instead, after you're connected to the IRC server, you send a command to request additional capabilities, and the capability you want is tags, and then that adds the tags onto the messages, and then that gives you a nice little list of all of the emote IDs that were used in the message and the character range to replace. So like from character 9 to 35, replace it with emote number 32,478, and then you just throw in a image tag with the specific URL, and that's basically it. That's how you get your emotes into the messages. I'm like, okay. Took a couple hours to get everything working on that properly, because it's a little bit tricky too, because when you have more than one of the same emote in the same message, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Oh. What, just because I can figure this stuff out without any proper documentation? Yeah. Oh wait, no, wrong one. I like my squirrel. Well, I'm gonna give you a link real quick too. Copy and paste this real quick though to make sure that that's the right URL. So there's like this browser-based MMORPG that I've played for a long time, and I made a tool for people to use, and it's on this website right here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is basically like Google Maps, but for this specific game. Go with this one. I don't have any cups on this yet. But yeah, there's this special task that everybody in the game has to do once a day, where they have to search for and find a special boss that's located on a specific square on the map, and you get hints like you have to go north, south, east, or west from wherever you are right now. And this map has a tool on it that people can click on where they're standing, and then they can type in what the hint was, and it automatically highlights parts of the map that are valid locations for the thing to be. See, before that, everybody was doing basically the same thing, but they were doing it by loading up a picture of the map in MS Paint and drawing lines on the map by hand. Another nice feature, too, if you double-click on any of the squares, it opens up the kind of guidebook for that specific zone, telling you what kind of mobs spawn there and stuff like that. Oop. Ah. Red shells can fly. Something I don't manage to do too often in this is to actually get all the coins that I need. Up. And here comes another red shell. Well, look at that, the computers have actually caught up. Still tripping me up a little bit. The drift boosts not working the same way in this as they do in Mario Kart 64. I'm just like trying to look down at chat real quick. And now I'm getting clovered. Yep. Zip around the banana peels. Make sure to grab a double box this time. Whoop. Hang on to this just in case they throw any last second blue shells at me. Nope, just the obligatory lightning bolt. Gray I don't know. I guess. Flexing on the PCs. Well, this isn't multiplayer, though. Got it. There's one specific streamer that I am subscribed to that does Mario Karts on I think it's usually Fridays that he runs those on. He also does Smash as well, but I'm like garbage at that against actual humans, so I just wait until he does the Mario Kart block. I also get clobbered pretty hard at that, but at this point, as long as I don't come in at last, I think that holding up against people that have like 200 and 300 hours clocked on the game, I think is pretty good. You just gotta set your expectations appropriately. Oh no. Dang, that was like only slightly off from getting that jump there. So that's my problem here too. I'm a little bit too hesitant to move over to the brake when I need to make a sharper turn, and I really need to do that more. If I'd focus more on getting the coins, that wouldn't be such a problem, because then, then I'd have the full acceleration speed. Start tilting everything to the side there. It's like the camera is tilting, I was just kind of tilting along with it. I'm like, no, I don't want or need to do that. Oh. Alright, Dry Bowser. A little bit off from getting that double box. Actually, what I really need to do is I need to get the flame decals and put them on the side of my Switch. That'll obviously make it go faster. Everybody's talking about playing Mario. You gotta lift the whole controller up when you jump to jump higher. Oh, you son of a gun. Actually, come to think of it, Switch, filters, because I didn't left click it first. Filters. Okay. Hue. And saturation. Move it to, there we go, wait. Oh well, that's close enough, right? It's red, so it goes faster. What I need to do is get that thing recolored in the base version of it to make it easier for me to hit the color I want. Actually, now that I'm looking at it on this monitor, it looks slightly less than the red I had in mind, but yeah. Check through my stream stickers and see if there's anything appropriate. I had the extension for that turned on, and it doesn't cost anything. There we go again, lean into the... And it's like, not even like I'm using the motorcycle or anything, just regular go-kart. Motorcycle, leaning into the turns would make sense. So all these courses that I have questions about, but I haven't bothered to look them up. Like that section right there where you're in the air and you can either go into the top part or go all the way down to the ground and go through the bottom part of it. I don't know if there's any benefit to actually hitting the top part of that or not. Ooh. Yeah. Let's see, make a sharper turn through the library books right there. Ouch. Leave some nice friendly garbage for the computers. When we get to the end of this already, I know I can still get gold, but it's not going to be real gold. Because of that second place back there. But if I got real gold on every single cup on the first try, I would have no reason to go back and play that cup again, would I? Whoa. Stick to the wall, please. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Looks like that's a mushroom-intended shortcut. The computer was getting very aggressive just then. It's like the activity would be up to a 10 on Phasmo. Ooh. Not so great though, is it? Oh, well, I just looked over at the mini-map for the first time in a while. That's one thing that feels the most different about this from the older Mario Karts, though, because the ones I always played, I remember frequently lapping whatever CPU player was in last place on a somewhat regular basis, and it looks like this game actually keeps them all kind of clustered together enough to the point where you can't... I guess it's rubber banding then? I don't know. Oops. I don't get to see the best boost all that often. So there's a lot of these curves that aren't quite tight enough to make it all the way. NASCAR game where you lap everyone. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on the game and how the CPU players are controlled. Oh. There we go. Yep. And I was powerless to stop it. Need 2 more coins for max coins. Alright, got that one. Got that one. Take the double on this side. Garbage up the path for them. This is the best timing I could have hoped for on that lightning bolt, though. Hit before I hit the jump, so it doesn't mess me up as bad. Okay. Last lap, so it's time for the computer to start ramping things up. Yeah. Oh. All right. I'm waiting for that, yeah. Don't want that hitting me when I'm in the air. That's a problem, that though. You get a tighter spin switching over to brake, but it also kills your boost too. Oh, that was the last course already. Okay. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle. Gold, but not a true gold. Oh well, next time. Good, that's still working. What does the time look like? I need to make a thing that has a bigger view for me too, because it's, you know, tiny on the corner of OBS, but shows how long you've been live for. Hour 32. And what's going on down here? Just people going live. Yeah, and that one was from way earlier, so it doesn't matter anymore. That'd be a good thing to add. Want to count it though from the time that the stream goes live though, or from the time that the bot is awoken? That's the other thing I need to look at too, because OBS Studio, you can put Lua scripts in there as well, so I feel like there's probably some useful things I could do on that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really need to either when our favorite large fellows aren't around all the time either. Yeah, that sounds pretty useful. So this one right here is just a tab in Firefox, and it's taking care of all of that. I need to watch out though on this, because once I port the other code back over... Big Brother... Well, that's the problem, is that in this case Big Brother is not watching. If Big Brother were at least watching our streams, we'd have the viewer counts, but all they do is come in and spill their load all over our chat and do nothing productive for us. Let's see, go ahead and do one more of these. I mean, they do. Yep, exactly. What's we got here? Of course, I already got this one. Maybe I should just be like extremely brave and try that again on 150. Yeah. Just because I want to play Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road. This might be a brutal bloodbath, but yeah, it'll be a learning experience. Absolutely. Beep, beep, beep. Dude. Just at least make this a lot spicier than what the other matches have been. Okay. Green shells. Who wants green shells? See, green shells do a perfectly adequate job at clobbering me, but the other guy? Nah. Something good, please? Green shell. Oh. Okay. Goodness. Oh. Okay, now I know that you can't make that if you're lightning bolted. Alright. Perfect. Oh, not slightly less perfect. At least it's not like a thwomp or something where you end up flattened. Get rid of that garbage. Grab that double, come on. Arr. Whew! Don't green shells have plague? Goodness, that is a hero. Yeah. yeah, that was... Whew. It was like a very rapid series of events there that kind of all happened all at the same time to make that still come out the way I wanted it to. Load time. Water time. Oop. Actually got some Mountain Dews downstairs as well, but they're not in the fridge, so I'd have to pour them over ice if I wanted them. Alright. That's one of those curves that I haven't gotten it quite figured out yet on how to prepare for it. Want the boost here. Ah, CPU, you don't need that double item box. Hey, what was that? Huh. There we go. See how you like it, computer. Yeah, I gotta start that real early. Yeah, I guess they do kind of have bright, glowing arrows pointing in the direction you're supposed to go there. Yeah, that probably would work a lot better. If I was like super desperate, I would also put a little bit of water in there and add salt to it just to get it to transfer that as quickly as possible. Fortunately, this is a game that we can hit pause on. Properties. No, not that one. This source. Is this even the right thing? Yeah, it looks like it's the right thing. There was a thing on here that had, like, yeah, what does it say? Yeah, reconnect delay. It's set to 1 second, but it doesn't reconnect. If it loses its connection, it just dies. Yeah, that'll get super cold in a hurry. Okay. Ooh. All right. Of course. Yeah, see, lightning bolt in a place like that is just the game pressing its "you lose" button. Water. That boost was like completely impossible to get the timing on when I was playing this hooked up to the TV. I also need to remember to pay attention for one specific part of this level. Very consistently on multiplayer, I don't read the level properly, and I end up going completely the wrong way. Get off the slow part of the road. Okay. Although those red indicator arrows are actually kind of hard to see. Yeah, I mean, the thing even has a face. Look at this mountain that I drove into. See, I'm still easily impressed by glow effects in games, like the way the magma and lava in this is glowing. There, that's the section that I misread, so I end up going off the edge. What's actually cool about this level is that parts of it fall off. Yeah, that... Oh. Yep. You used to walk around without shoes. Then it became a bit. Yeah. Too bad I don't have... so, I want to set up an automatic button I can press that'll switch to like an extreme close-up of the Eevee puppet. And then have it with its mouth open in like the troll face V position. Oh. He was outstanding in his field. I'm sure you've seen the edit where I don't remember what the condition was on it, but it was just nothing but the film constantly being interrupted. The what? Oh, irrigating. Yeah. Anyway, the edit of the movie where they inserted the line over and over and over again with him saying that this is the farthest I've ever been from home. And I don't remember what word it was that was the trigger word. Yeah, plenty of people have made that observation. We'll see if the music in this stage has that effect again. This is like my hype music. So that was one of the questions I had about this level. But I've never loaded up in time trial to try any of it. I wanted to see if any of the shortcuts work. Or if Lakitu just gets in the way. Well, they refer to the dad as dad, so... Yeah. You know, those lightning bolts is exactly like getting a item in the LTTPR Maltese and having your dash canceled. Because, like, I hit that boost pad, lightning bolt hit. Nope, no boost. One, 2, 4, 1. This is kind of nuts how that was still first. It's like the ones that clobbered me on that fourth run, I guess, must have all not had very many points or something. Yeah, I think that really quickly I want to click on this and where do they put this? This one. Yep. that's the way I look at it, is that if I didn't get the True Gold Cup, I have a reason to come back to the course again. So, that is not what I wanted to click on. Where do they hide the thing that I want? There it is. Click. I mean, if we're going to have weird conversations, we should probably... And plus, this is the evening block and not the afternoon block, too, so I should just have that turned on anyway. Yeah. Checking to see what time it is. Are the two of you interested in doing anything? Or y'all just chilling and going with whatever I have on the screen? Yeah, but I like having... Well, I wonder if it would be better to actually just have two different channels, one where it stays on all the time and one where it's off all the time. Sounds good. Alrighty. Oh, that's right, and I get credits again. But I can skip it, thankfully. Got the credits for the first time on a past stream, so we just kind of had to sit there and deal with it, but now it's skippable. What are we at for time? Oh, we're just closing in on 2 hours, huh? Well, I could put this back on again and get horribly clobbered. Kind of dug out the CD for that the other day. The only reason I managed to win that was just because with the difficulty set on easy, the computer players were literally stupid. This is interesting, though. I had to run it in a Windows XP virtual machine because... who'd have thunk it? Something designed for Windows 95 doesn't work properly on Windows 10. Well, I mean, that was interesting the first time. I suppose we could... Let's see, this is going to take a lot of shuffling to get back around to the right settings for this. So, step 1. Do this. Alrighty, I'll catch you later. Alright, then I turn that off. And then now we sit here staring at a black monitor for a few seconds. Now it's a bright blue monitor. And then... there we go. Yeah, because they're like 0.0, 0.1, 0.1.5, 0.1 3/4, so on until they finally eventually hit a big version number difference. Okay. Virtual. Whoops. Virtual box. Click on that. I actually kind of like how this HDMI capture card automatically does a test pattern when it has no signal. It's kind of neat. Oh, and I never changed category, did I? When I went to the... This doesn't seem to indicate that I'm playing... Well, wait. No, I did do it. Did it jump back? The way this thing works annoys me. Let's see, do I want... I mean, it is a 20-some-odd-year-old game. Should I just put it on retro, or should I actually put it on Jeopardy? Almost found it. It's on the bottom here. Jeopardy. Play Jeopardy. Switch. 95, 98 ME were 4. In TXP Vista were 5. 7, 8, 10 were 6. Yeah. Let's see. I think I have... not this one. This one.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert.
Almost.
In a minute, but we just have a little business to take care
I'm going to change this to...
How do you want to do this? Normal, tournament, or speed?
Okay, yeah, that one, and then like that. There we go. Okay, so I can turn the
Did you choose yet?
sound up on this, but I have to reach in here. Oh yeah, I still had to decide on category. Oh well, I can put it properly. It's J-O par D. Click update.
What'll it be?
Normal.
Okay, so how many people are out there?
Ooh,
make sure
no.
you have some good competition. Player one, what's your name?
Player one has the space bar.
So the good news is that the
All right.
buzzer logic on this doesn't, and I have to hit that real quick. I have checked, and this does get copyright claim, so while it's playing the theme song, I gotta mute that. Almost there. There we go.
Like to see the
And we're good.
first round? Well, here they are.
Apostles, people in history, TV characters, Opryland, USA, business and industry. And here's the final category, Wisconsin.
Well, I'm boned.
Player one, let's begin.
Well, I like putting stuff over on YouTube just in case I want to edit it together into like a best of thing eventually. It's like not yet, but eventually, you know, I might want to have nice little things like that. So I just transfer the streams over. I figure the TV characters category is probably going to be the safest place to start.
This Addams Family character usually entered a room with the words, "You rang."
And that is, of course, Lurch.
That's correct. Player one, it's your turn.
200.
Answer? Player
Oh,
one,
come on.
please make your wager.
To be the very next one, huh? I don't remember. Is this that you put in more than the money you have or not? Well, I'll just tell it. Oops. No, wrong. There we go. I'll just tell it 100 just in case, because we can recover.
This Bergen character gave up cigarettes and booze after a stay at the Betty Ford Clinic.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah. This is going to happen a lot when it gets stuff like this. I'm like, I don't know. There's the other problem, too. This isn't like something you can really get that improve at either, because even if I played this game until I exhausted the entire question pool, there's no way I would remember what any of these were later.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Murphy Brown is the... Well, who is Murphy Brown is the question on that one.
On In the Heat of the Night, Howard Rollins played this role originated by Sidney Poitier on film.
I don't know. I've never seen that.
Virgil Tibbs.
That's right.
Well, computer got it.
For a majority of income on the state's farms.
Milk, obviously.
Exactly.
This city is home to the Pabst Theater and Pabst Mansion.
I'd say you probably know that one more than I would.
Player two?
What is Green Bay?
No, I'm sorry. Player three?
What is Milwaukee?
Yes.
This
That makes sense.
is the state's second most populous.
Another one of those things that I have literally no reason to know the answer to that. So,
Milwaukee?
That is incorrect.
now I know both of those names. I just don't know any of these other facts in connection with them.
Georges Vanier became the first Roman Catholic Governor General of this North American country.
Not a whole lot of options there, but I don't exactly want to guess on it.
What is France?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
The wrong answers from the computer players are so retarded.
Player 3, you choose.
I missed that because I was just laughing at him saying France.
The way, the truth, and the light.
Player 2,
Who is Thomas?
you are correct. Player 2,
Jesus told him, "Fear not, from henceforth thou shalt catch men."
Was that Peter?
player 1, correct.
Nice.
With its theme park and mega hotel, Opryland is one of this state's most popular attractions.
Yeah.
Player 2,
What is Arkansas?
good guess, but no.
Tennessee? I'll try it.
Player 1,
Oh crap! But I've realized anybody from Tennessee watches this. They'll give me the middle finger emoji. I don't know how to spell it. Okay, yeah, I'll try that. Thank you. Yep, that was it. Perfect. Can't read. Try business industry.
One of the brand names belonging to this operator of 7-Eleven convenience stores.
player 2,
What is the Ashland Corporation?
no, that's incorrect.
Southland Corp.
Player 1, your turn.
We don't even have any 7-Elevens nearby here.
In 1966, Alice Pierce won a posthumous Emmy for her role as neighbor Gladys Kravitz on this ABC.
Oh crap! I know it.
What is Bewitched?
Yes.
Yeah.
Witnesses found him sitting at the receipt of custom, which means collecting taxes.
Player 2,
Who is Matthew?
why, yes.
Considered the first called, he's also alphabetically first on the lists in the New Testament.
Here is the correct response. All right, contestant 2.
Doctors on this series include Susan Lewis, Mark Green, and Peter Benton.
Player 2,
What is ER?
yes.
Never watched that, so I wouldn't know that.
Said Satan entered into this apostle.
Yeah, I would get horribly mangled by anything to do with the Bible that's not like Noah's Ark or any of the super obvious stuff.
Player 2, it's your turn.
Completes the decaf coffee slogan, "Fill it to the rim with..."
Player 3,
What is brim?
that's it.
Word for a half-hour TV ad bought by a company to demonstrate one or more products.
Infomercial.
Player 1, that's correct.
Phew. That one just kind of jumped into me. I'm like, oh wait, yes.
In the 1850s, this company introduced the installment plan to allow people to buy its sewing machines.
Player 1,
I'll just go with the only brand sewing machine that I know.
yes, indeed.
Nice. I like that. So I know that people have talked about that a lot. A lot of the clues on Jeopardy actually include like two different hints in the clue. So either one of them can tip you off as to what the answer actually is.
In 1992, this Pittsburgh pickle maker established a factory in Cairo, Egypt.
Player 3.
What is H.J. Heinz?
Correct.
New Glarus was settled by immigrants from this country's canton of Glarus.
Player 2.
What is Switzerland?
Correct. Player 2, what'll it be?
Che Guevara once served as president of the National Bank of this country.
Player 2.
What is Spain?
No, I'm sorry.
Like, the only fact I know about him is you have all those people that wear
Player 2.
shirts with his picture on them.
Visitors can go rolling on the river aboard a showboat named for this general and seventh president.
Who is Andrew Jackson?
That's right.
That's where I have to slap myself for not knowing the names of all of the presidents in order.
Aired center stage once again in a salute to this series.
Player 2.
What is hee-haw?
Correct.
Adjacent to the park are 3 museums, one of which honors this late queen of country comedy.
Player 2.
Who is Minnie Pearl?
Correct.
An historic building, this former home of the Grand Ole Opry was renovated and reopened in 1994.
Player 2.
What is Riot Auditorium?
Oh, I'm sorry. Player 3.
What is Ryman Auditorium?
Yes.
This state nickname was first used for Wisconsin lead miners who dug their homes in hillsides.
Player 2.
What is Badger?
Correct. Your choice, Player 2.
On
You watched it, huh?
Gustav I was elected king of this country at the Diet of Strongnas.
Player
And it
2.
looks to me, too, like the difficulty selection
This
isn't actually saved when you exit and restart the game. Because last time, the computer had either 0 or negative money.
Player 3.
Who is Sir Christopher Wren?
That's it.
This author of the Battle Hymn of the Republic was the first woman in the American Academy of Arts and Letters.
Maybe the categories will be better on the next round.
Ward Howe.
Correct. Well, that brings us to the end of the first round. Player 3, you're off to a great start. All right, it's time for Double Jeopardy. The Double Jeopardy categories are as follows.
Gems, USA, cathedrals and churches, women's firsts, recent bestsellers, completing the board, Russian rulers.
Oh, great.
Go ahead, Player 1.
Sapphires come in many colors, but the finest ones are this color.
Player 1.
Well, sapphires are all blue, right? Or is there a specific name, or rather, yeah.
That's right.
I mean, obviously the cheapest one would be the easiest one. I was thinking, well, maybe they wouldn't call it something like, well, I couldn't actually think what I was trying to go with there. I was thinking they didn't have like a specific name for the color just to be tricky, would they?
This country's diamond rush began after some Boer children found a 21-carat stone in 1866.
Player 2.
What is South Africa?
Correct.
That makes sense.
Gorbachev, he became head of the Moscow Communist Party organization in 1985.
Player 3.
Who is Boris Yeltsin?
Correct.
This first leader of the Soviet Union was the son of a provincial director of elementary education.
Player 3.
Who is Alexei Rykov?
No. Player 2.
Who is
85, yeah. Same.
are correct. It's your turn, player 2.
Auguste Verneuil developed the flame fusion process of creating these red gems artificially.
Player 1. Yes.
Obviously, the red part of that was the bit that I was like clued in on.
This sea-colored gem, a birthstone for March, should be cleaned often to retain its sparkle.
Player 1.
All right, buzzing in on that, but I need quick help with it. Colored. Gives you plenty of time to type it in, though.
No.
Oh, I put what you said.
Player 2.
What is aquamarine?
To be sure.
Oh,
The most valuable non-cultured ones of these come from the Persian Gulf.
oh,
Player
pearls.
That's correct.
I'm only familiar with aquamarine as a color, not as the gem. All right,
At least
USA.
120 of these hot water spouts in Yellowstone National Park have names, including Giant and Clepsydra.
Yeah.
1. Correct.
Oh, okay. That would sort of make more sense, actually, because I would think of like airplane jets or something. And then that wouldn't actually make any sense. Although I would think of like pitch black for like pitch that you use on roofing.
North and south sections of I-95 join at the 8-lane Fort McHenry Tunnel in this city.
Player 3.
What is Baltimore?
Yes, indeed. Contestant 3. It's
Look at you, computer, getting more money.
Atchafalaya Floodway and the Bonnet Carry Spillway help control flooding in this southern state.
Flooding. I could guess Florida, but I don't know. Louisiana. Oh, okay.
What will it be, player 3?
In 1881, Alexander II was assassinated in this capital by bomb-throwing members of People's Will.
Player 3.
What is St. Petersburg?
Correct.
Yeah, thinking back on that one now, that does make sense, actually, because there's...
Vasily the
Could have told just by the French soundingness of the names. Yeah.
Player 3.
Who is Ivan III?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Ivan the Terrible? Yeah.
Your turn. The answer is a video game.
Recent bestsellers isn't going to
Player 3. You have your wager, please.
turn too well.
Her lover, Grigory Orlov, helped her seize the throne in 1762.
Here's your clue. Take a look.
That's quite a photo.
Who is Elizabeth?
Good guess, but that's wrong.
Oops.
Player 3, your turn.
The easternmost point of this state's Outer Banks is on Cape Hatteras National Seashore.
Don't know. Which is what we get a lot of on this.
Contestant 3,
okay.
it's your turn.
In 1900, Margaret Abbott wasn't teed off when she became the first woman to win Olympic gold in this sport.
Player 3.
What is ice skating?
No, too bad. Here is the correct response.
Yeah.
Player
I
two.
was thinking that was another one of those where the other part of the clue told you, but I saw it teed, but I didn't know that golf was part of the Olympics.
Victor Hugo described it as a vast symphony in stone. Quasimodo would agree.
What is Amiens Cathedral?
That is incorrect. Player three, what'll it be?
Meaning foot of the mountain, it's the name of the area between the Blue Ridge Mountains and the Atlantic Ocean.
Player three.
What are the Adirondacks?
That is incorrect.
Oh wait, player 3
Player two.
must have suddenly been taking their stupid pills or something.
John Feinstein called his 1995 bestseller about this sport, A Good Walk Spoiled.
Player two.
What is track and field?
No, that's incorrect. Player one.
I mean, golf again is the only thing that makes any sense.
Yes.
Yep, that was it. Nice.
Morning, Noon, and Night was a 1995 bestseller by this author of The Other Side of Midnight.
Player two.
Who is Sidney Sheldon?
Correct.
He dedicated his bestseller, The Rainmaker, to American trial lawyers.
Yeah, these are absolutely not the type of books I would have been reading in 1997. So,
Here is the correct response.
yeah, I don't even know his name.
Frank McCourt put his mother's name in the title of this best-selling memoir about growing up in Ireland.
Player two.
What is Angela's Ashes?
That's correct. All right, contestant two.
When featured on Oprah, her 1977 novel Song of Solomon returned to the bestseller list in 1996.
Beats me.
Player three.
Who is Maya Angelou?
Good guess, but that's incorrect, unfortunately. Player two.
Who is Toni Morrison?
Why, yes.
James Renwick designed this Fifth Avenue Cathedral in the Gothic Revival style.
Anybody? Player two.
What is St. Michael's?
Wrong. What'll it be, player two?
By dog sled in 1986, Anne Bancroft became the first woman to arrive here with no outside help.
Player two?
What is the North Pole?
To be sure.
Anne Shaw Carter, the first woman rated to pilot this type of craft, is a member of the Whirly Girls.
Helicopter?
Player one? Yes.
Second part of the clue there.
In 1976, this former child star became the first woman named Chief of Protocol for a U.S. president.
Player one?
Actually, that was probably a mistake to buzz in on that. Is that what Shirley Temple did afterwards?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, hell yeah.
This first woman to head the Motion Picture Academy won Oscars for Dangerous and Jezebel out of 10 nominations.
Player three?
Who is Betty Davis?
That's it. Contestant three, it's your turn.
The Basilica of the Holy Blood in Bruges in this country contains a relic believed to be drops of Christ's blood.
Anybody? Here is the correct response.
Belgium, huh?
All right, player three.
This English city's modern cathedral, built in 1962, stands next to the bombed-out ruins of the old one.
Player two?
What is Manchester?
regrettably, no. Here is the correct response.
The cathedral of this northern Italian city looks quite fashionable with its 135 marble spires.
Milano.
That takes us to the end of this round. Player 3.
That's actually more money than I had in the other games I played.
Final Jeopardy.
U.S. states.
Well, whoops. I mean, might as well, right?
Here's the final Jeopardy answer.
On July 7th, 1898, President McKinley signed a joint resolution of Congress annexing this future state. Welp.
Your question, player 1. No, I'm sorry. What's
This is where it would be nice if I had remembered what the
Sometimes you get a tough one. Player 2, let's take a look at your question. Oh, sorry, that's incorrect. How much did it cost you? Sometimes you get a tough one. Here is the correct response. Great game. Thanks for playing Jeopardy.
So if I just put no money in, that's the problem. I don't know whether this game cheats or not. If I bet absolutely nothing at all, would the computer have still bet the same amount of money and gotten it wrong? Or did it cheat?
Did you choose yet?
Because they're never coming back to the channel again. You know, it's kind of, they make it and it does its thing and then it's gone. So I don't want to pollute the ban list with a whole bunch of stuff like that. So all I want to do is get rid of the message.
What'll it be?
I don't know. I just saw somebody else's that, I mean, it's not like they see it. They're probably doing the same, like connecting to IRC and doing it. So it's not like they would recognize that something happened.
So what are you going to do?
Where did I put that tab? I mean, it's funnier this way, but let's see, what one, which one was it that they were using? I think it might have been Nightbot that somebody had, and it automatically hit somebody for something, and it did the same thing, so I just assumed that was something you do. If I have the code up here, though, I can change this to do whatever I want to.
Did you choose yet?
The game gets impatient if you just let it sit on that menu screen. Dang, I can't read this. Where is the... my code's here somewhere. Be like this. Oh. Let me just comment this out for the time being. And I just go over here and hit F5.
So what are you going to do?
Change this as well to be yeah, change it to be 60 instead of 5 seconds. I don't want it to be too extreme because I don't want people talking about that to get hit with something that's way over the top when all they were doing was saying, hey, those things from that stupid website. Although I think most people know better than to do that, but still. Yeah. Going to click on this. I think that the next thing that will be good to do tonight will be to put on the 8-bit stuff. If I can find the folder that I have the right link to this. Well, I'm not sure what you put on, if it was from the default list. And does it show, because I have the little panel for that open in isn't there somewhere where it shows you what it was that whoever it was actually said? Because the panel I have open here just shows the pre-censored version. So I think out of everything, racial slurs is the only one that I've actually have turned on with the default thing. Turned off the other stuff because it was just too stupid about what it did. Let's see, flip this back over to here. This one on, this one off. That. Open. Oh, okay. I have to go deep diving again to get to what I want. Yes. And also, if I didn't have the noise filter on, you would have all the clicky clacks from the keyboard. There we go. This version. Oops. Oh. Let's hide that one and add a second copy of it. It depends on, for a lot of this, whether I am talking or not at the time. Because certain sounds get filtered out pretty well by OBS Studio, and others less so much. Oops, not you. You. Now that would have been an interesting NES game. I'm sure there's somebody out there somewhere that's done a graphical ROM hack of that to change it into such a thing. But here we have the game from Capcom about the Disney thing. We'll do the roulette here to decide who I get today. The second game on this is a lot more difficult than the first game I've actually found. It's like the first game is like super generous with having health pickups and extra lives, but this one is not. It's like you get, occasionally in specific spots in the levels, you'll get a refill. But other than that, you just get a chance of getting an extra life at the end of each level. So how is the game volume when I'm not talking? Because I know when I am talking, I have the side chaining set up to make it get out of the way. Oops. There's another thing too, you have enemies hiding in some of these boxes. In the first game, when enemies hid in boxes, the boxes were a different color. Whoops. But they fixed that for this game. Good balance. Nice. At the moment, I just have everything turned up all the way to 0, like -0 dB in OBS Studio. But lately, I had extra gain added onto the microphone after the compressor, so I think I have like plus. Actually, I can check and see what I have real quick. Click, and then filters, and then compressor. Yeah, so I'm doing plus 20 dB on the mic after the compressor right now. Yeah, you have a nice physical thing, so you can just grab it and manhandle your knobs whenever you please. But you know, I don't have anything fancy like that right now. Just the little sliders in OBS. Ah, yeah, plus 45. So what I found that works best on this particular microphone is to set it to like 90 in Windows. Not 100. 100, the background noise gets picked up just a little bit too much, so you can hear the fans going and the air conditioner. So what I have, if you wanted to Google it and just see what it looks like, is the Samson Meteor. So I'm pretty sure it's the Meteor. There's one that's called the Meteor and one that's called the Meteorite. Actually, what I can do here, scoot this out of the way, pick up this guy, flip him around, and like that. There's the microphone. I'm going to put you back over here again. Put that back down in front of it. Yeah. So I first got this when I was starting to do so I had a group that I was doing D&D with, and I wanted something nicer than Turtle Beach headset microphone, and this was a significant improvement from that. Oh. Planning appropriately to jump over the top of that guy is a little bit tricky because of his very short area of patrol. Why was that flashing? Oh, I think I know. Get a running start. Maybe that can kill those guys. There's a lot of gameplay mechanics to this that I have not quite figured. Ow! Get you clobbered, guy. Yeah, well, I don't know whether that worked because I hit him when he was facing away from me, or because I hit him with the flashing crate shot. So I could get a running start. Whoop. Watch out for that guy. Do I have enough room to... Yeah, there we go. So if you just throw it at him, he hits it back at you. Whoop. But if you're running, get that nice wavy charged up version. Oh, and I gotta remember to watch out here too. Coming up here is a giant pot that you can actually fall into. Ah. Clobber the bee before he can spill his honey on me. Yeah, we'll do it again. Ooh. Guy throwing his fork at me. Well, fork you too, fork throwing guy. Yeah, see all this nice stuff in the oven here. Oh, this is... That was not a good situation to get into just then, actually. I'm gonna stay on the high road this time along. Just not even go down there. This time I'll grab those. So, you go down in here, hit that box, and zipper goes up there, turns on the water. So you can float back up again. Yeah, and then we had those champagne bottles back there. I'm sure there was plenty of cork suckers around the kitchen as well. Okay. And we got first boss. Yeah. Actually, somebody else that I watch on YouTube a lot. Captain Sparkles, and he has like substitutions that he says for a lot of stuff. Like he doesn't have any actual swear words that he uses, so he'll say like fork and short. But then again, he also never talks about COVID, but he does like reactions to subreddits, and so anytime anybody mentions COVID, he replaces it with the word crown. Like he doesn't say coronavirus, he just says crown. Pause for a second. Yeah, that would be cool, but I would have to upgrade it a little bit because right now it's JavaScript. I wouldn't have any place to have it remember the extra commands that were added. Oh, that's odd. Yeah, I guess you'd just have to like store everything in... Well, actually, I'm not sure how that would even work. If I uploaded it somewhere, then... Got one up. Yeah, bizarre. I didn't pick up that box and set it back down, did I? And he just kind of hit it himself. Here's the bomb. Look, it has blue and red wires coming out of it. We have to cut one of the wires to defuse it. So if I hadn't skipped that, it actually does pop up and ask you which wire you want to cut. But apparently it doesn't matter because I could just skip the cutscene entirely. Yeah, I'm not sure. See, because I'm running this in... now it's on the other monitor. I can move this over here and have it be all nice and full screen. So it's running in Firefox. And so Firefox, yeah, that would probably give me the ability I need to actually store data. Because with this, if I had just uploaded to a website, local storage or cookies would work. Put that back to minimized again. Oh, I'm just double checking too to make sure that I refreshed it since earlier as well. Clobber the fish jumping out of the river of raw sewage there. Oh yeah, and this is the other thing you can do too. Hold down to hide in your box. Looks like if you do this and an enemy walks up to you, you won't take damage, but the box will be lost. Yeah, Python is a very good choice for that sort of thing. Handles everything quite nicely as far as that is concerned. I just don't use Python regularly enough that I can sit down and just kind of do anything on the fly with it without reading like all of the documentation for like everything I want to know every single time I'm doing it again. Oop. Dodge a little flappy bats. Oops. Well, that was not nice. You see that little snake in the box that was hiding down there? Yep, exactly. Oh. I just fell down through like that platform there. My gamepad must have been registering a down press, because down and jump, you fall down through platforms. Very bizarre. It's funny though how on point that is, how you're programming like 90% of your Google searches just end up giving you Stack Overflow results nowadays. Okay, that was good. One of those boxes actually did have a health pickup, but then we have this snake in the box hiding here. Gotcha. Down through here. Oh, I remember this one. This is a cool boss fight, but a pain in the butt. Pause for a second. You know that once you see that moose with the fly... is that what it does when there's no search results? I had this problem on the first attempt at playing through this, get to this guy and kind of blow all my continues on him. He's tricky to deal with. Oops. Oh, okay, Code Ranch. I don't think I've ever seen it before then, because I had no idea what you were talking about. Yeah. I remember like technical stuff, how you search for something, you get a result from Experts Exchange. I don't see that coming up too often anymore. Oops. And I need to remember where all of these trick boxes are. Also remembering where all the health pickups are would be good as well. Exactly. Or was it, there was like actually that website called Pin Island that sold ink pens. Had the same problem. Oops, I forgot about the box there. Yeah, and I think these emblems actually are kind of important to pick up, because you get enough of them and you get extra continues that way. Alright. So I think actually like on the third bit here is about where you want to be, so you can grab that, hit him. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Oops. Didn't quite get that one. Yeah. See, because he does that little slide there to kill the block. Okay, yeah. It's just all about pulling that fight off properly. If you don't know, though, that like 3 away from him is the best place to be standing, you get pretty brutally murdered there. I would like that gold star. Hey, nice. 2 extra lives if you hit the gold star there. Whoop. Okay, so you can stand on top of that. But the other bit there is not a platform. So a bunch of this is just figuring out what you can stand on and what you cannot stand on. What? Oh, that's right. Throw that, then we can stand on it. Whoa. And him, I think, is just impossible to hit. You just gotta jump over him. Unless... I'm trying to remember here. I know there's one technique I didn't learn until way too late into the first game. I think if you're, like, ducked... Yeah. So if you're ducked, hiding in the box, then you can hit B button to launch it lower instead of at, like, head height. And boxes just fly through everything with, like, absolutely no collision whatsoever, so... Just gotta line it up with the enemies and then clobber them. Oh yeah, but then the hedgehogs... So it's weird, the backside of, like, the hedgehogs is their weak spot. You hit them with the front, then they just kinda... do the... Okay, and here we have the baseball. So I don't know that baseball is necessarily better than any of the other things. It's kind of useful here because you have these monkeys in buckets throwing their hat at you. Yeah, so it gives you a good angle for that. You see, you just like toss that up there and it hits them. Saw some porcupine IRL, huh? Ooh. I clobbered myself with the baseball there. Gotcha. Get all these nice emblems here. It's funny though, there isn't any way to actually like throw this in a straight line, I don't think. It just goes and arcs up and comes back down again. I'm actually like surprised. Well, yeah, I would have taken a picture of a thing like that too. I'll find a picture somewhere as well of something interesting that I saw up close that was just wandering around in a theme park up in Branson. Yeah, I'm always surprised though anytime I see like a possum or a armadillo that isn't laying on its back with its feet up in the air. And you can't take the baseball with you, it disappears when you go off the side. This is another unusual fight. So screen is always scrolling up. So when you're one level up from the guy, he can't actually hit you. Still got lives though, so no problem. So see, I want to stay close to the top, but you cannot go off the top of the screen. It's a hard stop. The nice thing here though is the distance on this is just right so that you just... There we go. Got him. So I'm going this way, you can just walk across, land on the next thing. Gotcha. I think. I didn't see. Yeah, see? Got him. Okay. Yeah, so you're trying to get to the next platform up, but you're not actually above the platform because of where the... Arkansas. Oop, there goes my screen again there. Click. Yeah, I was actually located in Mississippi until Hurricane Katrina. And our store down there basically got completely ruined by people looting the store. They broke in while the storm was still going and just started stealing everything in sight. Oh, missed the one-ups. And then here we have a stage that is just in a freezer and has ice physics, and you have a 3-minute time limit. I haven't gotten far enough to see if there's any other stages in the game that also use a time limit yet. Oop. Ice skating penguin. Yeah, we didn't even have any power for like 10 days after the storm, so they're sitting there with video games they can't do anything with. Maybe looking a little bit more. Alright, where? Oh, that way. Okay, there we go. Alright, this time I didn't get it that time either. And spontaneously we have this haunted house for some reason. Like every single Disney game from Capcom has like a haunted stage level in it. Even the Tailspin game on NES, which is like a oh yeah, those ones we can't hurt. Like basically a shooter. So you're like flying a little airplane through the inside of a haunted house. So I guess I just kind of consider that one of the tropes of the Disney games now. Oop. I have to walk out here up, and there's the gigantic... I can't stand on that either, so I need to not go down there all the way, but... You notice how the door knockers are just sitting there, knocking themselves. Oop. Yep, too late now. We're in the next room. Oop. I need to dig my DVD out. I don't think I've watched it in a very long time. As long as the time and day of week was right, I would definitely get in on such a thing. Good old Monterey Jack throwing donuts at us when our hearts are already full. Oh. So I'm like available basically any day of the week except for Sunday and Saturday. Now there's a possibility of There's the boss. Stuff getting blocked out, but those are the ones that are not already automatically taken up by work. Alrighty, that sounds good. Whoop. Ah. Yeah, there's like one of two things that this boss actually does here. Okay, so if he's not going to drop things, you got to make sure to get all the way in the corner. But if he is going to drop things, then you have to not do that. Yeah, so that's where I get in the corner to avoid getting hit by him. And his other pattern, the one where he actually produces the projectiles. Yeah. So it's like these giant meatballs don't also do the flashing thing like the crates do. So I just gotta smack him. Okay, so it's like little lightning balls. If you see those at all, then it looks like he's not going to produce the desired projectiles. Okay. First one. Whoop. Yeah, it looks like that's what's... Actually, it's his own meatballs. He's the one that's dropping them. Okay. It looks like he's getting faster. Is he close to... It's definitely all, you can tell what he's going to do next if you just pay attention. Okay, so now we get another meatball. Right in the face. No meatballs this round. It's just funny thinking, if I were playing this at all when I was a kid, I absolutely would have been like, there's no way of doing this, this is impossible. There we go. Just be like, it's random. Okay, another stage down. Oh man, I couldn't show you like this battle from one of these other games where... so there's a specific spot on the screen where... I want that. I got it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, more story. Who cares? They put the lid back on the pot, and that makes all of the... ghosts disappear, apparently, and this isn't skippable. Oh, that's right. So this totally looks like Disneyland or Disney World, because you've got on the left, you got like Space Mountain, and on the right, you've got Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Probably. Yeah. Of course, there was a cutscene that explained everything, but that was skipped. Whoops. So now this is where it definitely feels like a Mega Man stage. Especially like Metal Man or something like that, with all the little moving conveyor belts and gears and stuff. You got these little guys giving themselves the electric shocks, and that's not good. The parts of this, you know, you get the ratchet scrolling, so the bottom of the screen becomes death as soon as the platform scrolls away. So like the classic NES ones you talking about, or? I'd say 3 is the one that I'm most nostalgic over out of the classic ones, just because that was the very first Mega Man game I've ever played. But since I started doing the streaming, I have actually completed 4, 5, and 6 so far. Yeah, I remember being confused, like super confused, when X first came out, because you know I'm used to the games having Roman numerals in the title screen, so I see it, I'm like, Mega Man 10? I'm not sure if 6 was out yet or not. I'm like, what happened to 7, 8, and 9? I'd say it depends on which one it is. X, I actually completely finished without Game Genie codes or anything like that. Like back in the day, so. Well, I finished that one as well. Oh, you mean like Confusion? Yeah. Yeah, and then finally you get to, not quite modern now, but like Final Fantasy, you know, you get all the way up to Final Fantasy X, and then they come out with 10-2. And just like, okay, that's just, I mean, it makes sense because it's the only one that's actually, well, it was the first one to be a direct sequel. 11 or, yeah. Oh, and this guy's got his electric charge going, you can't hit him. Like a bit on AVGN where he's like talking about movies and switching back and forth between whether they do numbers or not. Just like I thought it was funny when Land Before Time just eventually gave up. They didn't even put numbers in the titles anymore, they just started doing the subtitle. I gotta be more careful with these moving ground. We got a visitor. Oh. Oh shoot. Cat's so shy he runs away from the camera too. I was wanting to avoid that other guy's electric attack there. Yeah, he's very fast. With the way the motion works on this. Ooh, nasty knockback. Yeah, so this part of the game is how far I got in my first attempt, and I didn't, or wasn't able to, wasn't able to get past it. First game at all, or just first NES game? NES Tetris. First game, that is like the exact same thing that happened there last time. Watch out for that movement. First game that I ever played at all was Donkey Kong on the ColecoVision. We had Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr., and also had the attachment that let you play Atari 2600 games on the ColecoVision. As the more attempts I make on this, the more I start to ignore the little collectible things. Oop. Over the top of that. Oop. Oh wait, you mean recently. I was thinking, started playing as in your first game. Okay, yeah, just Tetris. So how many different versions of Tetris have I even tried? Yeah, as far as Tetris goes, the NES Tetris was the first one that I ever had. Ooh. That knockback almost turned really sour. Oh yeah, I've seen that it's gotten re-released quite a bit lately. Yeah, ColecoVision's quite an odd little thing. I'd say you've probably seen the controller for that before. It's got the weird numeric keypad on it. It's like most of the games for that. It gives you a little menu at the start, and you have to push the number of the gameplay variation you want to play for like difficulty or the menu or whatever. Oops, there goes that again. Yeah, see, the Windows 10 tablet didn't do that. This thing, besides it going to sleep, it will just suddenly spontaneously start disconnecting the WebSocket. Oh, well that actually kind of makes sense. Looks like it actually dropped its Wi-Fi. Okay, there we go. Oop. Yeah, so that's what I don't know, because never heard anybody say it out loud. I don't know whether the game you mentioned is hard G or soft G. Like, I would guess hard G just because Great Guyana kind of works better having two. Yeah. It's kind of also, I've been referring to like the, so in Pokemon, Giovanni, though some people call him Giovanni instead, I don't know. It feels better calling him Giovanni. And I completely forget what they called him in the anime, which would actually kind of put a pretty solid answer to that question. But yeah. Yeah, so you played the game that was basically non-Nintendo Mario, huh? Actually, if I look at my Steam library, I actually think I have something related to that series on there, but I'd never played it. Probably came from a Humble Bundle or something. Because I have so much stuff in my Steam library that I've never even gotten around to playing, just because, I mean, when you can like spend $10 and get like 25 games, you know, you kind of do it. Yeah. Well, I mean, was it like the enemies in that modified slightly so that if you, like, I think they called them owls, but they still look very obviously like Goombas. There we go. Finally passed the first part of the stage. Ostrich riding a unicycle gear thing. That is an unusual... Whoa. Just a second. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, that's great. Okay, and that was the last continue too, so I'll come back to this and do another attempt later. Actually, I had a hotkey for this F1. I need to set this up with the timer though. That would be a great sound clip to have if not for the crap that they're playing with DMCA. We'll just go with the instead. Ah, that's right. Start for that. Oh, wait, crap. Almost forgot. Okay. Sound. Invert. Music. There we go. Moon theme does get flagged. Which is stupid because it's actually from a band that recorded a cover of this song, and they're copyright claiming the original song. So right here is the time skip for this level. You just run over here, turn around, hold down, go straight through the floor, and you can skip the entire UFO. Other than that, we just proceed to the boss. Clobber you. Again. And one more. Yep. Yeah, if I want to check it officially, then I can just look at the timestamps on the videos. But yeah, I said I needed to get an easier way to get the timer up for stuff like this. Let's try to remember for a second. I'll try to play this in the official order that the stuff like the splits are. I actually kind of don't like the fact that they play the levels out of order. Just because that means you have to be careful on the menu. You can't just like button mash A every time. Whoops. That would have been bad if I'd gone in that mirror. Especially with the way this game is designed, I can't really think of any good reason to have the levels out of order other than just the fact that they're done in the order of stuff that's most likely to kill the run if you don't do it right. Oh, come on. That's something I don't have figured out yet, though, is boss manipulation. Because, see, if you know how this works, you can get this boss to stay low, and then you can bounce up high enough to actually pogo or... Yeah, so you get to here, you just have to wait for your money to hit 0, and the exact time it sits 0, A button, and then up or down or whatever, and onto the next stage that you want. Bonk. Just take damage there, yeah. In my case, I'm just happy to clear any runs still at this point. Times if I learned though, you just climb straight up that, walk straight over there. You don't even have to wait for the B, because the B just lines up with where it needs to be. And that, getting down off of the rope from the helicopter, just feels a lot more difficult than it should be, and I'm not sure why. Ba-dum-tsh. Come on, there we go. I'm gonna go up here, take the other shortcut, straight to the boss. So this is like the first thing that I found the time save on. It's like, okay, you need to pay like $10 million or whatever to make it lower the rope to go up to the boss. But you can just bounce off of the head of another guy and grab the piece of the rope that's hanging down from the top of the screen. But that's completely unnecessary when you have this shortcut there. Well, that's fine, I think. Sounds to me like it has started raining. And the next major time save to my overall runtime happens in this stage. And also I always comment this every time. They must have really liked their Transylvania stage, because they make you go back to it 3 times over the course of the entire game. Oops. So the big secret here is over in this section. Go over here, there's the secret treasure, but we just skip it. Because going this way skipped almost half of the entire level. And boom, time for boss again. And he's done. So the biggest run killer for me right now is actually the very final boss. Because the rest of the game is not too much trouble. Oop. This is another level where I didn't discover until after a few times through it that I'd been going the long way around. You actually just want to go straight down here. Watch out for the troll spider over the top of that. And you get creepy hockey mask ice skating duck. Dodge the bowling ball. Keep climbing. And this thing is totally cock and balls. Boss time again. Ah. And that's all the normal stages. Then we just go back to Transylvania one more time. And the entire rest of the level, though, is still exactly the same, because it's always exactly the same every single time. All the treasures go flying. His cane. So he's a duck. If it was his cane, then it would be not nearly that straight. Yeah. I took a hit back there, so I want to go make sure to grab that ice cream cone. So There's a problem I have with this. You have to bounce off of those bats to get on top of them on top of the boss to hit him. But notice how if you go up too soon, the bats end up being too tall or too high up on the screen. I think proper strat here is honestly just bounce up while he's doing iframes and then just activate the pogo while you're inside of him. That kind of involves being like practically right in the correct spot of the screen to be able to get to him quickly enough. There. I had enough life that I could just do it right there. Just get right on top of him and do it. Then up, 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 up. And that's time. Unofficially, because there's no timer this time around. Finally, be very careful here. Both of these water bottles are completely empty now. And newspaper effect that doesn't work very well. Oh, and I don't know the... Was it cat fact that's the meme? But yeah, like you are now subscribed to Duck Facts. I don't know if you've ever seen Space Shuttle Project on the NES. Put the sound back to normal first before we do anything else. Back to normal, yeah. Okay. So this is the game where you fly the space shuttle into outer space. Uh-oh. Okay. So, the power is out. And alright then. I guess that's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching and hanging out. Let me find OBS. Where is it? Oh, it's on the other monitor, which is now powered off. Yes, I know. Appropriate music. Yes. I'll just get this thing stopped off and shut down before the battery backup runs out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you next time. Later. Yes. Actually, I have two UPSs. I have one UPS just for the PC and a second UPS just for the modem and router. And yeah, now it's complaining because let's see. Well, according to this, I have 26 minutes remaining. That music is like super appropriate for the... It's funny looking at the stream preview. The only thing you can see of me is the light off of the monitor shining on my face. Well, I'm dropping frames like mad too for some reason. Anyway, I would like a clean shutdown, I think. So, yeah. Probably got more there. I got white on the screen here. There is, grab my cell phone here. Kind of blind myself here with the... There we go. Yeah. Yep. Catch you next time. So I just want to shut this down cleanly. And if I can even find OBS here, because I would actually like to hit the button to end the stream, but I think it's like on the other monitor. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So bright. Alrighty. Later.